Well, the pitch here in Calcutta for this test match looks to be a pretty good one on the surface. There is some grass here. It's evenly spread out. But unlike some of the other test matches in Chennai or Delhi, I can't see the spinners really getting as much help as they got on the first day of the test. You see the grass here, there are tinges of green here, which suggests that this is fresh grass. You also have this, color of the grass, which is straw in color, which suggests that that kind of grass is rolled in. Now, that clearly indicates that early on, this track might be a little too paced. But the fast bowlers will get some help by way of movement, at least laterally. These cracks here, you see, they really won't come into play until the third or the fourth day. And that clearly suggests that the spinners will not come into play really in early stages of the game, but towards the end of the game. So all in all, a good track for cricket, a good track for batting. And if you can see the first 2 hours through of this test match, I think the batsmen should enjoy it.
The first match of the Asian Test Championship, and Mohammad Azharuddin, the Indian captain, will spin the coin. Wasim Akram says tails. Tails it is. Wasim, you've got a few changes in your team.
Yeah, we have a few changes in the side. We have Azhar Mahmood back in the side, Shoaib Akhtar, and Inzamam is not fit. So I think Wajadullah Wasti having his debut. He did well in Cochin. He got 90-odd runs, so we're trying to play him this game.
And you're happy with this format of the Asian Test Championship?
Yes, it's a bit different. It's fun, so everybody's looking forward for it in Pakistan side. I hope the Indian side is also looking forward for it as well.
Well, all the very best. I hope you have a good game. Azhar, one of your favorite grounds?
Well, yeah, I think you've got to really play well, but I mean, they always say that it's your favorite ground, but I mean, it's a different game today, and hopefully things will go right for us.
Any changes in your team?
We've got the same side.
Well, good luck to you, and I hope you have a good game. The Pakistan captain, Wasim Akram, he's won the toss. This is the first Asian Test Championship, and he has elected to bat.
So confidence personified there, the Pakistan captain. Some injury worries for Pakistan. Wajahat Wasti comes in for Inzamam ul Haq, their batting mainstay, is injured to an extent. And later on, we also have Azhar Mahmood coming in for Mushtaq Ahmed, their leggy, who unfortunately is also not too well. Shoaib Akhtar comes in for Waqar Yunus. No injuries there, but perhaps just a little loss of form. And for India, an unchanged side. Ramesh, the find, at least of late for the Indians, and VVS Lakshman will hope to provide them some good support at the top. Wonderful middle order, and look at the bowling situation there. Anil Kumble, Javagal Srinath, Venkatesh Prasad are joined by Harbhajan Singh. So India looking forward to start well here. Javagal Srinath and Venkatesh Prasad have been in good form of late. Prasad working up a fair amount of pace along with his movement. And for Pakistan, Shahid Afridi made a century not so far back along with Saeed Anwar. They are getting to be a solid pair for Pakistan. The crowd here at Eden Gardens all set for a little bit of history. And so are our commentators. We will begin with Ramiz Raja, and he'll be joined by Ravi Shastri.
And a huge roar from the crowd. This is the first ball of the Asian Test Championship. Srinath on his way, Anwar the man on strike. But this is a new test match. And he's off the mark with a boundary.
Shahid Afridi away with a flourish. The thick edge through that gap between gully and point, just opening up the face of the bat at the last moment. There'll be just a little bit of movement early on for the fast bowlers. So Shahid has got to be very careful to pick his shots in a nice way.
Like that. Another boundary.
Shahid Afridi has got to back his natural instincts, and he's very good at those shots. Just a little wide from Srinath. Shahid Afridi again playing with an open face of the bat. The front foot away from the ball.
Well, that came back a long way, but might have just hit him a little high.
Prasad could be a handful here on this kind of pitch where there's a bit of movement early on. Saidan was just deceived by that line that Prasad bowled so very well, just on the off stump.
Edged and taken. Srinath is struck here for India. Afridi gets the outside edge, and Nayan Mongia makes no mistake.
Well, Shahid Afridi was always going to be tested on this kind of pitch. There's little bit of bounce and movement. Squared him up a little bit. No feet movement. Didn't cover the swing or the seam on that one, and was nicely held by Mongia. He's gone for 8. Pakistan lose their first wicket for 15.
So Ijaz Ahmed, the new man out there for Pakistan. He's bowled in right through the gate there. So Venkatesh Prasad has struck as well. Pakistan in trouble now, 17 for 2.
Well, this indeed was a big wicket. Prasad is so very brilliant with his line. Saeed Anwar was struggling to find his length, and there you see the ball going between bat and pad. That's wonderful bowling from Prasad. He's gone for naught. Pakistan lose their second wicket for 17.
So Wajad Wasti comes out for his first test match here. His side is in trouble. Lost their second wicket. Anwar, the last man to be dismissed.
Saeed playing again a little tentatively. This time the ball doing him between bat and pad. Lovely bowling by Prasad, just keeping that ball on or just about on that off stump. Saeed not very sure whether the ball would come back to him or move away. And no feet movement there at all.
Getting wrapped in the pads that would have been going down the leg side. This will be a real tester for the new man. And he's off the mark there. It's nicely timed on the offside. A chase for Harbhajan. So 2 runs there to end the over. Wicket in that for Prasad, 19 for 2. Wrapped on the pads, up goes the finger. That was plump. So another wicket here for Srinath. And have a look at the crowd.
Excellent bowling by Srinath. Couple of deliveries earlier were moved away from Ijaz. This one was pitched a little up, and he was caught plumb in front of the stumps. Pakistan lose their third wicket for 19.
So Yusuf Yohana, the new man out. Pakistan now in a bit of strife here. They've lost 3 wickets. Srinath is on fire. India picked up their first bonus point here. There is a point system in this Asian Test Championship. You pick up 3 wickets, you get a point. And have a look at the field now. Real attacking field. The ball is moving around a bit. 3 slips, a gully, forward short leg, and a man closing there on the offside. Footwork so important on a pitch like this. Have a look at Ijaz's footwork.
No footwork at all. Expecting the ball to move away from him because the early one had left him. This one was brought back by Srinath, and he was caught plumb in front of the stumps.
Yes, there was absolutely no doubt about the line. The only problem the umpire had was to judge whether that would have gone on top of the stumps or not. He reckoned that that would have crashed into the top of the middle stump, middle and leg. That's a good shot. A teaser for Harbhajan. And the first boundary for Wasti. He's edged that. Taken by Mongia. So the Indians on fire here at the moment. Pakistan in deep trouble. They've lost their 4th wicket.
Again, that delivery was pitched on a very good line. Batsmen not knowing whether the ball would come back or move away. Wasi just hanging his bat at that one. Again, no footwork, and was nicely held by Mongia. So the newcomer goes for 6. Pakistan lose their 4th wicket for 23.
So Pakistan's most experienced player comes out to the middle. Pakistan at this stage 23 for 4. Just another look at the wicket. And very little footwork. Mongia making no mistake.
That's it, brilliantly taken. 5th Pakistan wicket gone. Mohammad Azharuddin snapping it up as if it was the easiest thing in the world. That one went very, very quickly and to his left as well. Brilliant catch that.
Well, as we said earlier, they don't have to push the ball. They don't have to play the shot. On this pitch where the ball is moving a little bit, they don't have to push. And that's what Johanna did outside the off stump, and he pushed it and got the edge straight to the slips. A good catch.
Middle stump out of the ground. This is sensational stuff.
What a bad shot by Azhar Mahmood. What a sensational start for India. We have to look for the lowest score Pakistan has scored against India. As we said earlier, you don't have to play your shot, just have to stay there. And Azhar Mahmood went for a drive, leaving a gap between his bat and pad, and the ball pitched up.
Pakistan now 26 for 6. Moin Khan, he's saved Pakistan many times. Will he be able to do this again?
Once again, a drive by Azhar Mahmood playing towards the onside. Just look at his bat, it's going towards the onside, leaving a gap. As we said earlier, they just have to stay there. They're playing too many shots at this drive.
Rough on the pads. Might just have got some bat on it.
Well, again, a top-class delivery. Would have done more damage than just that. Came in fair distance, just a little too high.
Not quite in the direction that he intended, but nevertheless it's a boundary, a welcome boundary for Pakistan. And that should be close.
A good shout there from Prasad. Ball just from a little wider of the crease. Maybe just drifting down the leg there. He's given the benefit of the doubt by umpire Orchard there. A good decision in the end.
That's right. I think the umpire has to be very, very sure that the ball would have gone on to hit the stumps. In this instance, David Orchard wasn't very sure that the ball would have hit the leg stump. He's flicked it away.
Moin Khan is a strong hitter of the ball. This was beautifully timed. Wrist coming into play. Nice full flow of the bat. Found the gap nicely through that mid-on area.
Just a little uppish, but wide of the fielder. And the crowd now trying to amuse itself. They were entertained by the fall of Pakistan wickets.
And that's a fine shot. That should be the first boundary after lunch.
Well, that was a bit confident shot by Salim Malik. I'm sure he must be relaxed a bit. Pitched up, well flighted. Through the covers, finding the gap. And Malik is the most senior player for Pakistan. This is the 103rd Test match. And Pakistan needs him there.
He's gone after that one and he's hammered it. That's reached the cover boundary in a flash.
Yeah, these two are really good experienced players, especially Salim Malik has been there for a long time, and Mohin Khan is one of the toughest cricketers you have ever come across in the field, so this will be a very important partnership for Pakistan.
Yes, three good sides playing in this tournament, so it should be evenly contested.
And that was always going to be a decision to make. It's a good shot in the gap. We've seen too many of those. That was from the top draw.
That will certainly give Salim Malik plenty of confidence. It was there in the slot all right, but having defended for so long, sometimes a batsman can forget to play the attacking shot. Salim Malik didn't. Just short of Lakshman there.
It was bowled beautifully, much slower in the air. Almost a flighted delivery. Never going to catch it. He had to stop that one. And just held its line. The hands were low, but just couldn't get them right behind the ball.
Going for the sweep, he top edges it, and this will be 4. Again, he takes the aerial route, and he's a powerful striker. That's 6. He didn't even step out, just went through with a shot. And the first 6 of this test match.
This was easily done by Moin Khan. Just moving in that shot nicely. Free flow of the stick. Beautiful clean hit.
That's cracked away. He's taken it from around the off stump, and he swept it in front of square.
Well, Pakistan trying to recover there. A good sweep shot from the off stump by Salim Malik. Perfectly hit towards the square in mid-wicket. Still a long way to go.
Gone for it again. Didn't quite get it in the direction he wanted. But he'll still get 2.
Malik has to be very careful.
This time it's a full toss. Salim Malik is thankful. It's a gift from Harbhajan Singh. 103 for 6. That's the Calcutta High Court you see, and behind that the Howrah Bridge. And that's out. He's got the ball to hold its line. Salim Malik, the first ball he faced after tea, the second ball after the session. He's out. Just the breakthrough that India was looking for. Srinath doing the trick and getting his 5th wicket in the bargain.
Well, Malik will be disappointed here. He had done all the hard work, but he got a good one from Srinath, holding its line, maybe coming back a little to the right-hander. And Malik just hanging his bat at that one. He's gone for 32, once again falling in the 30s. Pakistan lose their 7th wicket for 110.
The captain of the Pakistan team, Wasim Akram, he's coming to bat. He's come in place of Salim Malik.
Here's this one, just held its line. And Malik edging that one. Just hanging his bat at the one, not playing it very straight. Say also playing down the wrong line, and was well held by Mongia. Good low catch. Gives Srinath his 5th wicket of the innings.
Just a little down the leg side. Akram helping the ball along. Wasim Akram getting a fine tickle to that one.
Kumble pitching it just outside the leg stump. It's nicely played by Akram. Good roll of the wrist.
This time it's short and it's been pulled away. Short leg taking cover. Kumble himself.
Here's the second loose delivery from Anil Kumble. Short and wide, and Wasim Akram up to the task. Had a free swing to that one and hit it in the gap to go all the way to the boundary.
.257 is his highest score. He's gone for the big one here. Gets his third boundary off the over. 123 for 7. Nicely timed that by Akram. Will go to the boundary. This is his fourth over after tea for Srinath. Maybe just feeling a little tired. That's a half century for Moin Khan. What a splendid innings this has been for Pakistan.
Well, a real fighting knock. That is an excellent knock. Moin Khan got his 50 when Pakistan needed it.
Better to him around the off stump, so he's had to really nudge and push his way around for runs. Short, pulled away for a boundary.
Kumble just struggling a little bit after tea. And again, pitching it short and providing a clean hit to the batsman on the leg side. It was well played by Moin Khan, rolling his wrist down and finding the gap towards the mid-wicket boundary.
And this time, for good measure, showing that he can play on the offside. Fierce quack at that.
Yes, an excellent shot. There you see him going across and cutting it down. A lot of wrist work involved in that shot. Hitting it down, fierce ball.
Possible opportunity there. Tendulkar making a brave effort to try and stop the ball from going to the boundary.
It's Moin tentatively driving that one. The front foot not to the pitch. And Srinath missing it. Was middled quite nicely by Moin Khan. They just stopped checking his shot. And the outfield is quick enough to beat Sachin Tendulkar to the boundary.
And that's a big hit by Akram. That's a huge one. Lovely clean strike for 6.
Well, that explains why the deep mid-wicket was there. Because this man can have tremendous connections on the ball. When he middles it, it goes a fair distance. It's a good hit.
His big broad shoulders, they opened out there. Goes sailing into the crowd. Good aim there. Oh, poor girl there. She's got that on the toe or on the ankle. And that's hammered off the front foot. A chase for that man at deep extra cover, but he can only be a spectator. Again, superb placement by Wasim Akram.
Well, this is just like one-day cricket. A very defensive field in spite of all that. Still manages to find the gap, and he's got a sweeper there. If he can beat him, it has to be a good shot. Played it late,
finer that did the trick, and the spin also helped a great deal.
That's a very good square drive there. Going for the sweep shot from outside the off stump.
Well, as I said earlier, he looks very easy compared to the other bowlers, and Moin Khan again went for a sweep shot.
And he's done it again. He's given the Indian team the breakthrough.
Well, I thought something going to happen because Tendulkar was looking very easy and Moin Khan went for that shot towards the slip. I think it was an unnecessary shot over there at that time.
Pakistan now 173 for 8. Shoaib Akhtar, 23 years old. He's come in to play in place of Moin Khan. Well, he's decided to go for the big hit, and a possible opportunity missed there from Jawagal Srinath.
I think it's 4 runs.
Well, he decided to go for the big hit. There is a fielder at long off. Makes no mistake. Rishikesh Kanitkar, he was the substitute. Harbhajan Singh finally getting a wicket. Wasim Akram holding out at long off.
Well, Wasim Akram went for a big hit. He decided to score runs, but could not time it well. A good catch by the substitute fielder under pressure. I think it was a very good catch.
The Pakistan captain gone for 38. It's 177 for 9. Saqlain Mushtaq coming instead of his captain, Wasim Akram. He's gone for the big hit. Hasn't quite timed it. Jawagal Srinath not really making an effort. He realized very soon that the ball would beat him. He's bowled his heart out for India.
Again wrapped on the pad. This time he's given him. It was pad first. His bat was behind the pad. And it didn't take Kumble too long to finish off the innings here. So Pakistan bowled out for 185. Shoaib Akhtar, the last man to be dismissed.
That's what they're famous for, the Calcutta crowd. They love sports. It's a glorious shot. Played on the up. That came down nicely. It's also the end of the over. It's 25 for no loss.
Goes for 5. India lose their first wicket for 26.
Good. And Wasim Akram on his way. And straight away, Ramesh gets him away on the onside for a boundary. Right up in the block hole. That was missing leg stump. Turned away nicely on the onside. Good timing by Kumble. This might just reach the fence. So the second boundary of the morning for the Indians.
This is an excellent wicket to play your shots on. It has a very consistent bounce. Beautiful timing.
That's good use of the crease there by Anil Kumble. Went right back on the stumps when he played that away on the onside. Well before, there's no third man.
Wasim Akram probing on that off-stump line. That was a good ball, played nicely by Ramesh. Kept it down, didn't try to go for the shot.
That should be four. He's just guided it between third slip and gully.
There is no cushion there on the third man boundary. This is wide, short, and Anil Kumble helping himself to the boundary. It's a nice shot, controlled it nicely.
Oh, that's a glorious shot by Ramesh. That's one of the best shots we've seen in this Test match.
He surely is a classic when he gets going on that offside area. Drives the ball fluently and beautifully. On the up, good clean hit. Beautiful stroke.
And again. And the result the same. This time played a lot squarer. And another boundary of a no ball.
Well, this is excellent stuff from Ramesh. He actually waited for this one from Wasim Akram. There you see playing him a little late and just opening the face of the bat, and good wrist work. This is a lovely shot.
Oh, that's a terrific shot. And you see a night watchman playing a shot like that. It must be very comforting for the dressing room.
Well, earlier he had missed that one, the same kind of delivery, but this one was exquisitely timed. An excellent cover drive. Full flow of the bat. Body weight well transferred on the front foot and nicely placed as well. That's copybook stuff from Anil Kumble. Beautiful hit.
That's a nasty delivery. It may have been a no ball, but I think Anil Kumble did extremely well to keep that one away. That was quick and on target.
There you see him get on to his toes. Just kept the ball nicely down. There's a nasty one from Shoaib Akhtar. Followed Anil Kumble actually, and Anil Kumble had to play that one.
Well, a warning here, an official warning from umpire Steve Buckner, Shoaib Akhtar, for running on the pitch. He had a chat with him yesterday on a couple of occasions. He had a chat with him this morning. And he's decided now enough is enough.
A lot of people have been talking about the lack of footwork as far as Ramesh is concerned. But he plays very impressively, bats very close to the pad, which is very important, not to leave a gap between bat and bat. This is a terrific shot.
Once again, a beautifully perfect timing shot. And the Pakistani batsman must know, bowler must bowl him on the offside. Once again, perfect timing.
Saqlain Mushtaq coming and putting a consoling hand on his shoulder.
I think he's losing his concentration here, Ramesh.
Pakistan 185 all out. Yesterday, the crowd very excited. They've come in big numbers today. He's dismissed it from his presence.
That was good. Well, he's smiling, but I can tell you that must have hurt him. He loves the challenge of playing up to fast bowling, Anil Kumble.
He's not flinching away. He's getting behind the line. That's good cricket by Anil Kumble. There you see him getting on the front foot and then adjusting his shot.
Short, but the line wasn't too good, and maybe a bit of bad. It's been signaled leg by. Bit of everything happening out here was yes and no. Ultimately, the throw was a little too wild.
Well, nothing working right for the Pakistanis. Wasim Akram aimed for that run out, and had the throw been accurate, Anil Kumble would have been back in the dressing room. Took his time, but it was away from Moin Khan. Nowhere near it. Yes, no weight, and yes. And in the end, Anil Kumble had a lucky escape. He's been able to know where his off stump is. So it's been a good battle out there.
Is nicked it and it's gone. Anil Kumble is gone, caught behind. Azhar Mahmood picks up the important one.
Well, he didn't know where his off stump was at that point of time. But a good effort, nevertheless, by Anil Kumble. This one was away outside the off stump, chased an away swinger from Azhar Mahmood, and a fine edge to Moin Khan ended Anil Kumble's resolute innings. He's gone for 18. India lose their second wicket for 91.
Rahul Dravid, the number 4 batsman for India. And he's here because the night watchman Anil Kumble ultimately was dismissed.
He's chasing an away swinger from Azhar Mahmood, got a fine edge, and success for Pakistan at last. Breakthrough being provided by Azhar Mahmood.
India at this stage 88 behind, 8 wickets in hand, and a big roar from the crowd. The reason for that is Ramesh is on strike and he's on 49. And he gets it. Good timing, good placement. And another very good half century for this young left-hander from Chennai.
Superb batting by Ramesh. He's the man in form for India. And he very well deserved 50.
Oh, beautiful timing. He's punched that off the back foot. He should get a couple of runs for it.
Flicked away off the back foot, should get a couple.
Swept well by Rahul Dravid. Shoaib Akhtar will cut it off. Picked up 2.
Short, just a little bit of width. Saqlain Mushtaq knows that he's called a bad ball.
Here's the first boundary for Rahul Dravid.
Again looking for the cut shot and again getting the placement. This should be another boundary.
This was a very good shot. The ball is coming back to you, so you have to be precise with your timing and also make sure that the ball goes in the gap.
So there you see 141 for 2. His partnership continuing on nicely now. Oh, that's good timing, good placement. That'll be 4. Once it gets onto those practice pitches, it's very difficult for the fielder to run the ball down. Again, exquisite timing by Ramesh.
Nicely on top of that one. Playing it down nicely, middling it once again. That has been his trademark. It's been so very brilliant as far as timing is concerned.
Yeah, in good soft hands. Almost touched the rope there. Again, delicately played by Ramesh. Have to see whether his foot just touched the rope or not.
Shoaib Akhtar is pretty safe there.
From this crowd that's at the ground today, this is what they've been waiting for. They've seen some really good cricket in any event, but I think they've been waiting for this moment, and just hopefully this will be a big day for him. At least he'll get some runs and he'll play in that sparkling style we're so used to. It's going to be interesting though. It's swinging a bit.
Hush, a bit of a buzz here at the Eden Gardens as Sachin Tendulkar walks lonely all the way back to the pavilion, out first ball. And a brilliant fight back now by Pakistan, 147 for 4.
817, and he's got an average of 136.16, so he thinks that this is his turf. But at the moment, Shoaib Akhtar, 2 deliveries of consecutive, 2 wickets of consecutive deliveries, knocking back the stumps of 2 technically very, very good players. He's on a hat-trick. This was ill-directed also, on no ball.
Still has a chance. Well, that's a swinging Yorker. Wakar used to bowl that, and what a beautiful ball. And Tendulkar, one of the best cricketers in current cricket, don't know anything about it. And so does Shoaib Akhtar, so excited about it. I'm sure he must be. To get a great player like Tendulkar out in his first ball is a tremendous performance.
That is a delivery of great speed, because you can see that Tendulkar was a little late playing that. Just a little late. Mohammad Azharuddin didn't have much of a backlip. He's got it away. Very good running between the wickets that Ramesh coming for the 3rd run. The Pakistanis all charged up. Is there a run out? I think Moin Khan was just a little too late getting up to the stumps. What an effort that in the field. The Pakistanis really charged up. Look at this effort.
Brilliantly fielded by Shahid Afridi, and a good throw. Ramesh was in the middle, and bad cricket by Moin Khan. He was late.
Put away, will that be a boundary? A lot of work there for Shoaib Akhtar. He's charged up. He's bowled that brilliant over, and he's completely charged up now. What an effort there. The Pakistanis, you can see after those 2 wickets, they've lifted themselves. They're fielding quite outstandingly. Have a look at this.
Great effort by Shoaib Akhtar, though he has been bowling throughout the day with great effort. Usually the fast bowlers, after bowling long spell, usually a bit shy to dive, but over here, Shoaib Akhtar doing his best.
This is beautifully played. No chance for the fielder at deep third man. Mohammad Azharuddin using the extra pace from Shoaib Akhtar.
That's Azharuddin's favorite shot. I love to watch that off the back with square right. And very well timed. And also the Shoaib Akhtar's speed helped him. That was a beautiful shot.
Good decision by the Pakistani captain to bring himself on. Would have easily given one more over to Shoaib Akhtar, who bowled a fiery spell and very productive.
But the crowd were really stunned into silence when the best batsman in the world was out, and he was out in this fashion.
But there's no denying the greatness of the ball. It was a great ball. But I just get the feeling when I watch Sachin, he wasn't expecting a Yorker. Maybe he was prepared for the short pitcher. So he seemed to reach out for that delivery. And when you do that, there is a gap between bat and pad. Appeal for leg before, and it's given.
Well, I'm not too sure about that. The umpire's finger has gone up, but we'll have to take a look again and see if he got some bat on it. Ramesh showed the bat to the umpire. It ends a very fine innings by the young man. He's utterly disappointed with himself, but we'll take another look.
With the same kind of walk when he missed his 100 at Delhi, walked back very disappointed, but this time I suspect it's for different reasons. He thinks he's played it. We'll get to know soon.
Now watch the bat. And now the ball. This will give you a better idea. No, in fact, it's hit the pad, and the bat was coming down late. So the umpire, David Orchard, has every right to raise his finger, but a superb innings from Ramesh comes to an end, and the Pakistani fight back continues. India 5 for 164. Well, the local boys, Saurav Ganguly comes out to the middle, with the Indians in just a little spot of bother here. They've lost 3 wickets in a hurry after lunch. That was the attempt at slow delivery, and Ganguly had to take evasive action very quickly. That slipped out of his hand, but the target was Ganguly's head.
And it's good wicket keeping if you watch. Could also have hit the helmet. And Moin knows it. Saved 5 runs for his side. Has given a no ball rightly.
That'll be 4. No, good stop there. Very, very good stop by Sachin. He had to move very quickly towards his right. And a desperate dive in the end saved a couple of runs.
Well, saved his colleague from some embarrassment here, because that should have been stopped. And Wasim Akram was furious, but Sachin just compensates. Great effort.
And that's the kind of effort required that will really lift the spirits of the fielding side, not to mention the captain. That's desperate stuff.
Dug that Yorker out well. Get 2 for it.
Ganguly doing well there to keep this Yorker away from the stumps. It was also just going down the leg, maybe.
It's gone over the wicket. Sloppy.
His 100 at Delhi, walked back very disappointed, but this time I suspect it's for different reasons. He thinks he's played it. We'll get to know soon.
Now watch the bat. And now the ball. This will give you a better idea. No, in fact, it's hit the pad, and the bat was coming down late. So the umpire, David Orchard,
has every right to raise his finger, but a superb innings from Ramesh comes to an end, and the Pakistani fight back continues. India 5 for 164. Well, the local boys, Sourav Ganguly comes out to the middle, with the Indians in just a little spot of bother here. They've lost 3 wickets in a hurry after lunch. That was the attempt at slow delivery, and Ganguly had to take evasive action very quickly. That slipped out of his hand, but the target was Ganguly's head.
And it's good wicket keeping if you watch. Could also have hit the helmet. And Moin knows it. Saved 5 runs for his side. Has given a no ball rightly.
That'll be 4. No, good stop there. Very, very good stop by Saqlain. He had to move very quickly towards his right. And a desperate dive in the end saved a couple of runs.
Well, saved his colleague from some embarrassment here, because that should have been stopped. And Wasim Akram was furious, but Saqlain just compensates. Great effort.
And that's the kind of effort required that will really lift the spirits of the fielding side, not to mention the captain. That's desperate stuff.
Dug that Yorker out well. Get 2 for it.
Ganguly doing well there to keep this Yorker away from the stumps. It was also just going down the leg, maybe.
It's gone over the wicket. Sloppy piece of work there at square leg by Yusuf Yohana, giving India 2 more runs. 179 for 5. That's a bread and butter shot for Mohammad Azharuddin on his pads. Beautifully struck. Just a little short and wide, enough for Mohammad Azharuddin to latch onto it. Made it look so simple, Mohammad Azharuddin. There was a fielder at deep square, there was a fielder at deep fine, but he placed the ball to perfection between the two.
Well, this was an amazing shot. Used the pace of Shoaib Akhtar there. Shoaib just sliding a little on the leg side, and Azharuddin middling it to perfection, finding the gap in the process. That's a lovely hit. The run rate hasn't been great, just because Pakistan have no-balled so many times in this innings.
Short run up, bouncer. Azhar took his eyes off the ball, but it was a no-ball as well. Don't think he expected it to be a short pitch one. Very short run up, this from Shoaib Akhtar.
Well, Azhar was completely foxed there by that short run up. But it was a quick delivery nevertheless. And there you see Azhar taking eyes away from the ball, ducking into the line.
That's beautifully timed. That'll be 4. He just timed it so beautifully. He leaned into it and got the placement right.
Well, you can't play a better cover drive than this. Beautifully timed. Not much force behind it, but the gap was there. Beautiful shot. No chance for any fielder. Though there is a deep point, but still, perfect timing.
And he struck straight away. Lovely delivery that took the glove of Ganguly. And it didn't take Saqlain Mushtaq long to produce a beauty.
Ravi, that's what I said. I thought Saklan Mustafa has been under ball, and he got a wicket straight away. See that extra bounce? There was a spin and extra bounce. He got the glove straight to the slips, and Wasim Akram didn't make any mistake. And of course, he's excited. A good breakthrough for Pakistan.
It's 205 for 6. So Nayan Mongia, the wicketkeeper, has come out to join his captain. In the air, taken. He struck with his first delivery of a new spell. Mohammad Azharuddin has hit it straight to the man at cover. Saklan Mushtaq made no mistake. It was Wasim who took the catch of Saklan's bowling in the previous over, and Saklan has done the job for his captain here. The Indian captain dismissed. India have lost their 7th wicket.
Well, that was not a great ball. You can say it was not quick. It was a little bit short outside the off stump. And a casual shot from Azharuddin. Away from his body, straight to the cover. That ball was pretty away from his body, and most probably it's 205 for 7.
So Jawaharlal Srinath comes out to the middle. He's the man who did the job with the ball yesterday, but now it's his turn to deliver with the bat. He's here because this is what happened.
Well, a loose ball from Wasim Akram and a loose shot from Azharuddin. Both the skippers straight to Saklan in the covers.
Bit of glove on it. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Yes, given. Scott down the leg side, and good catch by Moin. Srinath gone in further trouble for the Indians.
Wasim Akram getting the results for Pakistan. He had early dismissed Azharuddin. This one was nasty for Srinath. It was brilliantly taken by Moin Khan. Off the glove, Steve Buckner saying yes, that he had nicked it.
Barely reached to Moin Khan, and that's a good catch. He had to just reach forward to take that one. So Srinath departs early for 3, and India now 2-1-1 for 8. So there you are, the number 10 batsman for India, Venkatesh Prasad at the crease. And it's 9 down now for 2-1-2. Well, the last man in for India, Harbhajan Singh, a little too early. It's played well. This might beat the field to a third man it does. Harbhajan Singh scores the boundary, and India 217 for 9. Driven well. It will go all the way. Good timing on that one. The second boundary scored by the number 11 batsman Harbhajan Singh. Slow ball, a look for 2. It's a big risk. There could be a run out here. We'll have to wait for the signal. Moin collected it and threw it at the stands. I think it should be out, but the fielders aren't celebrating enough. So we'll wait for a second look.
This was good work by Moin Khan. Wants to be absolutely safe. Yes, he's rightly put on the red light.
Well, the light makes the decision here. Double Nelson is the score for India. 2-2-2 all out. Tremendous comeback by the Pakistanis, and a stunned silence here. Not surprising, they expected more from the Indian team. He should be very pleased with his team's performance. Mongia, last man to be dismissed, run out.
Once again, Wasim and Shoaib showing that with that reverse swing. India in a very good position to take advantage of dismissing Pakistan for 185. At the end of the day, disappointing 223 all out.
That's right. So now India enjoying a 38-run lead.
A new opening batsman out there. Afridi not joining his regular partner Saeed Anwar. Wasti is the man with Anwar. That's a wide, and that'll go all the way. 4 wide signal. Mongia had absolutely no chance. Edged and dropped.
Now that is just the kind of reprieve that Syed Anwar needs at this time of his career. He's struggling on this series. Perfect delivery, angled away. The outside edge. Just got that little 1 inch away further than Azhar expected. But then this must go down as a regulation slip catch, Ravi.
This time he finds the gap. And that will be a boundary. Oh, that's a lovely shot. It's straight through the line. That's a good off drive.
Drives well. That's Saeed Anwar. That's the Saeed Anwar the Indians know.
Well, it could be off the glove. Big appeal, and he's given. That's a brilliant catch by Nayan Mongia, the Indian wicketkeeper. And that's the break the Indian team needed. Wajad Wasti got behind, and Srinath strikes yet again.
A very good breakthrough for India. And I think Wajahat was a bit relaxed. Got a very good catch by Mongia in the end. A brilliant catch. And there's no doubt of the glass.
And it's one of the very best that Nayan Mongia has picked up. Wajad Wasti gone. Second inning dismissal again for him early. And it's 26 for 1.
What a seesaw of a test match this is turning out to be. On the first day, India dismissed Pakistan for 185. And then, when the whole of Eden Gardens and the whole of India was expecting India to take a substantial lead, Shoaib Akhtar, with that electrifying spell, knocked the stuffing out of the Indian middle order. Those two deliveries, which got Rahul Dravid and Sachin Tendulkar, will long be remembered after this test match, and its result is forgotten. That was some spell. He has got Pakistan back into the game. And now it's up to Pakistan's batsmen to show that they can do what their bowlers have been doing consistently for their team in this series. Saeed Anwar is due for runs, and Pakistan will depend heavily on him. If he can get them off to a good start, then Pakistan can well put up a big total. For the Indians, once again it will have to be Srinath and Prasad who will have to do the hard work. There is still a little bit of juice in this pitch, and if they can exploit it, get some early wickets, India will be on level pegging once again. This promises to be a very, very exciting day.
There is a third man, but he's hit it fine. It's not good looking shot, that, when you're playing the first ball of the next day. Over bowled, 31 for 1.
Well, that ball came in sharply and hit him at the wrong place, a bit high. Very obvious.
Oh, that would be painful. By Saklang should get more than 2. If they run quickly, yes, they'll come back for the third.
Prasad will continue. And nicely played on the onside. That'll be 4. And the longer he stays at the crease, the better he looks, Saeed Anwar.
Is moving his feet well today. This is his speciality. Plays that shot really well. Ability to play the rough.
Some more runs here, chased for Prasad. And this will be another boundary. A real teaser for Prasad.
First ball after the Brinks break, he's gone for the big hit. Saeed Anwar didn't quite time it. This is nicely played. Venkatesh Prasad will have to do a lot of running to cut it off. He's done it brilliantly.
Angling into Saeed Anwar, getting to play that casual. Oh, nearly got him that time.
Struck very fine. Good work there by Tatpo from Ramesh. Applause from the bowler.
Anil Kumble starting a fresh over. And once again he gets it fast. He's running very quickly. Venkatesh Prasad is not able to get to it.
Goes for the big hit. He's timed it. It's a 6.
And brings up his 50 as well. And it's an important innings for Saeed Anwar, his 19th in Test cricket.
There he is going for the big hit. Good footwork there. What a fine way to bring up his half century by Saeed Anwar.
Oh, he's put that one away.
Well, Saeed is getting his confidence back. A little bit short, but picked up beautifully and hit really hard. Timed it very well for a 4. But Ravi, I still believe that he's not at his best. But he's coming out of that bad patch of his.
A loud shout. Up goes the finger. So the Indians have got a breakthrough. Saflain Mushtaq is in the muse. Umpire David Orchard was sure in his mind that Saflain had got some bat on it. So Pakistan had lost their first wicket of the morning.
And India got the breakthrough they wanted. Saflain is not satisfied. Usually nobody is. Just have a look. Well flighted. Well, looks like the bat was a little bit away from the pair.
It's 94 for 2. So Ijaz Ahmed, the new man out there. Oh, that's delicately played. That's a very good shot. He's got the placement absolutely right. And another boundary for Saeed Anwar. But it's Anwar on strike. Oh, that's handsomely played. That's another boundary. He had so much of time to play it. That's up in the air and pass point. That'll be another boundary. He had to reach out for that one side, Anwar.
He has to be very careful. The job is not finished yet. He has to control his shot. A good attempt from him.
In the air, just away from Harbhajan Singh. Might just go all the way. Not a great sprinter is Harbhajan. Tough luck for the young Sikh. 4 more to Saeed Anwar. With the angle, 4 good runs to Saeed Anwar.
There you see a little square on, that not in the ideal position, but the pickup is correct and effective.
Plays it very fine, and we've seen it happen so many times against the Indian leg spinner Anil Kumble. Very quick, so just a bit of bat, the ball goes all the way.
And a chase for Dravid. This is going to be a teaser, but the ball will win. Just drifting outside the leg stump there, Harbhajan. And that's another good leg cut. This should be another boundary. So Anwar moves on to 97 here. And Harbhajan just proving to be a little expensive.
Once again, beautifully timed for 4.
Just show you how this track has eased up. Anwar had enough opportunity there to rock back onto that back foot of his. And he's edged it here. Another wicket is fallen on 147. Ijaz dismissed. Srinath, the wicket taker.
What a test match. Once again, 147. Pakistan 147 for 2, and they lost the wicket, just like yesterday when India lost 2 quick wickets for 147. That ball was outside the off stump, and the nick to Ijaz, and he's gone. I think he's taking a chance there.
147 for 3. There's still no sign of Afridi. It's Yusuf Yohana who's come out to the middle. The Indians have just broken through. They've got the wicket of Ijaz Ahmed.
Ijaz outside the off stump, and he was not in a good form in the nick. The way he was not playing the way he used to play outside the off stump, and this is the way usually Pakistani batsmen try to play, and they lose their wicket.
So the crowd now right behind Srinath here. Confidently and quietly played away by Yohana. I'm sure all his colleagues will get up if and when he reaches his 100. It's been a fighting innings by him. He's normally a very fluent player, but he's been made to work hard during this innings. Just one slip. There's no gully. So Anwar on 99. And he wants the single. He'll get it. It's been a superb fighting innings by the siding left-hander from Pakistan. His first 100 against the Indians. And his team rise up as one to salute him.
Superb inning by Saeed Anwar. But he must keep his in mind that he still has to go a long way. And it's not over yet. A great inning by him. I'm sure he's going to remember it throughout his life. It was a inning he played when Pakistan was really in deep trouble.
That's square driven. That should go all the way. That's a lovely shot. Such a good player in that area. That is just another boundary.
Roll of the wrist for 4.
Yes, and if he stays at the crease side, Anwar, especially for these last 3 hours now, runs will come pretty quickly for him. Just wide of that mid-wicket fielder. That'll be 4. Didn't time it as well as he would have liked. He wasn't far away from that man at mid-wicket.
Not one of his best shots, but uppish. In the end, it was safe. 2-3 yards away from the fielder for 4. But I think, I still believe Saeed Anwar should try and play as straight as possible.
Ganguly was the fielder on that occasion. Oh, he's played this shot very well. See how late he plays it, and he's used Kumble's pace to get another boundary. So consecutive boundaries here for Saeed Anwar.
The pitch is eased out considerably. Yusuf Yohana had the time to go back and play the shot into the covers.
This is a beautiful clean strike. Yusuf Yohana read the flight and linked quite quickly there. Nice clean hit. It will eventually be Sachin versus Pakistan in the end. At the end of the over, it's 211 for 3.
That's nicely struck. That is a beautiful shot from Yusuf Yohana. Not an easy shot to play. Even if it's against an off-spinner, to play the shot wide or mid-on is not an easy shot to play.
This was a wonderful shot. Waited for that one and played it with the spin. Got to the pitch of the ball nicely there. And there you see him. Beautiful drive through that onside. Found the gap to perfection.
Oh, this is very nicely played. Playing it very late, using the turn. This is an exquisite boundary.
This was beautifully placed. He knew where the fielder was, played it late, opened the face, and he actually got away to a lovely boundary. Just waited there. Look at that. Standing and just delivering there.
This is pulled away. He might have been in some doubt because Kumble can make the ball hurry.
Yes, it did seem that he had missed it initially, but kept the eyes on the ball till the last moment. And hit it well there.
He's greeted by a terrific cover drive by Saeed Anwar. Good save there on the boundary. Opened the face of the bat at the last moment, Saeed Anwar.
Yes, so very easily done by Saeed. Good wrist work also there in that shot.
Oh, that smash back. No need to run for it. That's firmly hit by Johanna.
Well, it could have been in the air for a while, but it was in the air, but very quick. Hit with a lot of power. You can't expect to catch those. Straight as a dart. It's a good catch there by what you would call a blue cap man.
That's hammered. That's a short delivery, and Johanna has got stuck into it. He's got stuck into it so well that it's cleared the rope. 6 signal. A rare long hop from Anil Kumble.
Yes, you don't see him bowling too many loose balls. This is the one that really went wrong. Halfway down the wicket. And did well to get it all the way. Went for maximum here. Not just happy to pull it for a boundary. He went for a 6. And that's what the result was. Powerful hit. Well, you can expect anything from Tendulkar.
That will be another boundary. That was very well played by Johanna. It's got his half century here. He's really come out after tea, full of confidence, played his shots. And he gets a good hand from his teammates. And finally the new ball taken. Oh, that's a fabulous shot. He stood up tall and just spanked it through the covers.
3 fielders in the covers, especially to stop this particular shot. And if you play it so well and so neatly into the gap, there's nothing the captain can do. Always a great sight to see a batsman playing the cover drive of the back foot. Always maintain that it's one of the more difficult shots to play in cricket.
Again, lovely timing from Johanna. He won't get a boundary though. Runs continuing to flow pretty freely for Pakistan here. They've extended their lead now to 223. He's gone for a big one. It's in the air, and he's got there finally. So Srinath has struck a good bouncer. Johanna went after it. But straight down the throat of the man at fine leg.
And the change of scene of the Indian team coach Anshuman Gaikwad has brought some change of luck for the Indian team. It's good thinking by Srinath, surprised the batsman with a bouncer.
and not a good shot. Actually came a little quick to him, and in the end didn't get enough bat on it. That's a good catch. It's always a good catch when you have a crowd background, and he struck at the right time for the Indians. Jawahir Srinath. So Johanna gone for 56, and India have a chance now to come back at 262 for 4.
Shahid Afridi is the new man out there for Pakistan. He was kept away from the first new ball, but he's walked into the second new ball. Oh, very good delivery. This could be another wicket, yes. That's hostile stuff from Srinath. That is a wake-up call for Afridi. It surprised them, and 2 wickets in 2 balls for the Indians.
Well, this happened yesterday as well. The bowler on that occasion was Shoaib Akhtar. This time it's Srinath. Both strike bowlers for their teams. Afridi, I believe, has a weakness for the short ball, and it was exploited to perfection by the Indian speedster. No clue whatsoever. That was quick. Not a great ball to have for a batsman first up. And Indians right back into the game now. 262 for 5. Well, this has been an unbelievable test match. Events being repeated on days. Well, this has happened before.
But he's on his way now, and he's on a hat-trick. Ed! Did not carry. Malik's waiting. We'll have to wait and see if that one carried. I think Malik is justified in standing there. It might have just gone on the first bounce. We'll take another look.
Well, I have the same feeling, Ravi. I stick my neck out to say that yes, it just bounced in front of the fielder. But then we have the third umpire. Edged. And clearly bounced in front of Ganguly.
This is cracked away. .271 for 5. He's cut it over the infield, although there was a third man. That's a brave shot.
And it was almost a 6, Sunil, when one bounced to the boundary, shot outside the off stump, and he took a chance over the head. And one bounce into the fence.
Harbhajan will not be able to cut that off. It's another boundary. That's how he's got a lot of runs, using the extra pace of the new ball bowlers, nudging it around for runs over there. Very nicely played this by Salim Malik. It will be stopped within the boundary. Mohammad Azharuddin ensuring the run was saved there.
Well, that's a brilliant stargazer. Still very agile in the field. Dabbing on the left-hand side.
Big shout. Out. Steve Buckner likes to take his time before giving a decision. And for Jawahir Srinath, that's the 5th wicket. And the first time he's taken a 10-wicket haul in a test match. Well done, Jawahir Srinath.
Well, the umpires take a lot of time to give him out, and Salim Malik looked a bit disappointed. Pitch on the middle stump, a little bit high, going towards the leg stump. I think it's a bit higher. Well, it's bad luck for Malik, and giving him a lot of thought. Is out. 284 for 6.
Moin Khan, who played that superb pace-saving innings for Pakistan in the first innings, scoring 70. He's coming to bat at the fall of Salim Malik's wicket.
It is up in the air, but there's no one in the deep, and that'll be 4. So boundary there to end the over. 291 for 6. Oh, lovely timing. That'll split the two fielders in the deep. That was just pushed by Saeed Anwar. That raced to the backward of point fence.
Well, this was classic. Beautiful timing, opening up the face of the bat. Nice clean strike there, helping himself up to the boundary there, using the pace of the ball. Saeed Anwar, just a little push in the end to guide it where he wanted it.
Terrific timing, real optimum timing there. Met the ball right under the eyes. 174 he's moved on to. This one he manages to keep down. It was a good bouncer from Srinath, a high one. So the 300 coming up for Pakistan here. .299 on the scoreboard.
They really rose to the occasion in the second innings, knowing fully well that they had to put up a good total.
Again they go up here, up goes the finger. So Prasad has surprised Moin with a bouncer. There were 2 men in the deep, so Moin didn't want to play that shot. In the end, was in no man's land. This is a big wicket.
Well, Moin not sure whether to leave it or hook it. In the end, a nothing shot got the edge and was safely taken by Mongia. He's gone for 8. The sturdy keeper. Pakistan lose the 7th wicket for 301.
So Azhar Mahmood comes out to the centre. Pakistan have lost another wicket here, the 7th. Big appeal. And is given. Takes his time. Is given another decision here, and Srinath, well, he's on a roll.
Once again, Buckner taking his time, a lot of time. Think about it, and giving Azhar Mahmood out for a nap. And that's how it happens. Straighter on the line of off stump. Look very close. And here goes the finger.
He's got a pair in this test match. Azhar Mahmood is gone for nut. And, well, Pakistan is in trouble now. 8 down for 302. For the Pakistan captain, the number 10 batsman, Wasim Akram. And it's gone. Srinath picks up yet another wicket. It's a beautiful delivery. And it's caught behind. The Pakistan captain gone without troubling the scorers too much. And what a great spell Srinath is having here in Calcutta.
Well, that was a great spell by Srinath, but Wasim Akram played a bad shot. Just like we want to give practice to the slip fielders. Just as you do it when you're practicing in the slip. Straightforward catch to Mongia.
Very tentative. That was Wasim Akram's defense. Very tentative. He's gone for 1. And Pakistan 304 for 9. The last man for Pakistan, Shoaib Akhtar, on strike. Oh, that really is poor fielding. Again, the timing was so good that the fielder was really going to be tested all the time.
That's a beautiful shot. Very well timed. And a little bit of patchy work by Prasad. Every run counts now.
Looks to pull it, doesn't quite get hold of it. But in the gap, I think that was important. Didn't really middle it, but he found the middle of the gap there.
Well, that's why I think Sanjay, he must stay there as long as possible. Shot, and he pulled it. Timed it so well between deep square leg and mid-wicket.
And it's bowled in. Got the taste of his own medicine there, Shoaib Akhtar. Srinath finishing with 8 wickets. It's been a magical spell by the Indian speedster. And what a ball to get his 8th wicket. And Anwar, well, carries with bat through. Has a record in his name. He's not going to be too excited with it. Just expected more from his teammates here.
Great spell by Srinath, without any doubt. That was a full toss, straight full toss, and missed it. And in the end, it was a yorker to the stumps, and Shoaib Akhtar is out. It's all over, and India has need 278 to win this test match.
Well, Syed Amwal's got to have mixed feelings about that. 188 not out. That's the best individual score at Eden Gardens, but he's got to be dreadfully disappointed. They were 262 for 4 and cruising along before Johanna was surprised by that Srinath bouncer. And let's just talk about Javagal Srinath. You know, if there's a player in this Indian side that you know is going to give you 110%, who's going to really do the job for you, it's got to be that man. The pace bowler taking 8 for 86 in the end as Pakistan 316 all out.
With a boundary. This is turning out to be a cracker of a test match, I can tell you. 279 runs to win for the Indians. And in a position where you don't want to be in the opener's boots, the same kind of nod and the same gesture to the batsman, same reaction from the batsman. They walk off. Bad light stops play at 5:11 on the 3rd day.
Well, it just took that one that went flying past the face there of Ramesh to convince the umpires and, of course, the batsman, who didn't need much convincing. Enough was enough. This is the match situation. India need 275 runs to win after a match of quite fluctuating fortunes.
Picking up 8 wickets for 86. So 2 personal bests and Eden Garden bests coming in this match. India just 4 for no loss. Ramesh getting those 4 runs before bad light stop play yesterday.
Well, day 4 of the test match here at the Eden Gardens, and on the surface, this pitch still looks a pretty good one. Unlike some of the other surfaces in India, this still has some grass on it, which helps to hold the wicket together, doesn't allow the cracks to really open out, and all in all, it's still a good track for cricket. You'll see some of the cracks here, they have opened out just a little bit, which clearly suggests that the bounce might be a little variable early on when the ball is hard and new. Well, you have a few patches here which have gone a little loose. I feel the spinners will come into play a lot more than they've done in this game. And the batsmen will have to be watchful in the first 1 hour of play because they'll need their share of luck, because not only is the bounce variable, you might get some seam movement as well. As the day progresses, this track will ease out. It will be a good track for batting, and the ball will come onto the bat, as Saeed Anwar showed yesterday. If you concentrate, you can get your runs, and his timing is superb. I mean, these 2 boundaries, you sit here, this is first on the offside, lovely timing, and then he hits the next one on the onside. Again, the placement superb, timing very good. And it just goes to show that batting is possible on this wicket. 275 is gettable. But the Indians must remember they cannot afford to relax, because on this pitch, there's always something in it for the bowlers.
First ball of day 4. Awkward delivery that. Played very nicely. You get a couple there. Clipped away, that'll be 4.
That's beautifully played. A chase here for Azad Mahmood. It's going to be touch and go. Oh, good stop. That's a good Shoaib Akhtar. Good effort by him. That's superb timing. This will go all the way.
Yes, it is the first boundary for VVS Lakshman, and how important this shot is going to be. The best is played so far. It's not a bad ball. Just a good shot.
He plays that really well, Ramesh. He has so much time to play that shot. And at last occasion, he got the placement right as well. Good wristy shot.
Seems very comfortable when this line is broken in, round the wicket, angling in. And that's a handsome shot. Not so sure whether that's the kind of angle the Pakistani should look to bowl at Ramesh.
That's gone over Moin.
Attacking field, he's got slip silly point forward short leg. Well, that's beautifully struck by Lakshman. One of the rare loose deliveries that Saqlain Mushtaq holds. This is his first over. He's still waiting to strike the line and length.
This is super timing and the placement 100%. Sonny, I was talking to Graham Pollock the other night and he said the sign of a good player, good batsman, was being able to put the bad ball away for four.
Won't be able to stop that as enough on this over. Two boundaries in Saqlain Mushtaq's first over. He doesn't seem happy.
Very good use of the wrists here, just played the ball a little bit late, opened the face and managed to hit it hard behind square for four. Again, placement excellent.
Nicely played, he should get a boundary. He does.
Again, the timing here is absolutely excellent. Plays the ball slightly late. It's sweet as a whistle, just beyond point. Easy 4 runs. By the way, Saeed Anwar looks to be moving a bit slowly around that third man boundary. You think he's a bit stiff from yesterday, Sonny?
I'm pretty certain he is. And of course, it went to his right side. That's another fine shot from Lakshman. He'll get another boundary.
Well, I hear what you were saying about Laxman's forward defensive earlier, but he's played two excellent drives this over. Again, timing and placement to perfection. I wouldn't mind seeing a picture of that going in any coaching manual.
He has the foot to the pitch of the ball and then coming down very nicely with a straight bat. And then, of course, more importantly, hitting the ball in the gap between mid-off and extra cover.
Again, goes off the outside edge, done before. Oh, that's put away majestically. This is an easy pace track, and that ball just sat up to be hit. That's a glorious shot. That's the shot of the morning for me.
Test matches don't attract a lot of crowds over there.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mahmood. To start off this critical second session, over to our commentators.
And the first ball after the lunch session, Lakshman taking a single to reach his half century. It's a very well played innings. He's been under pressure because of not getting runs in the previous two games, and he's come through that pressure with an excellent display over here. That's how VVS Lakshman reached his 50 with a well-placed single. Now celebrating that 50 with a lovely cover drive.
Well, this was a very, very good shot. Be better off having Silly Miron instead.
Nicely struck. One gets to see too many better straight drives than this one. This is a delectable shot. Just played off his pads. It'll go to the boundary.
He's done well so far in the outfield as well.
He's been given out leg before. The ball went off very, very quickly to deep fine leg.
Well, this is an important breakthrough for the Pakistanis. They were hoping to get an early one in this session. This one was pushed in a little quicker, going across and trying to get Saklan away for a single, but was plumb in front of the wickets. He's gone for a well-played 40. India lose their first wicket for 108.
Rahul Dravid is coming to replace Sadgopan Ramesh. Just out leg before to Saklan Mushtaq. No ball. This ball really did dip in very, very quickly.
That's put away nicely. A rare loose delivery from Saklan Mushtaq, and Rahul Dravid is very quick to pounce on it.
That was a bad ball, short off the back foot and finding the gap. Dravid, a good-looking shot. Must have given a lot of confidence to him.
Oh, that's nicely played. He adjusted well there, Lakshman. And he's put that away for 4. There was some late swing, but Lakshman waited for it. So a boundary of a no ball. So 5 runs added to the score. An appeal for a catch. Up goes the finger. It looked as if he got some bat on it. Good sharp catch at short leg. And Saklan Mushtaq is struck here. That ball turned quickly on the batsman. India have lost their second wicket. Lakshman just looking at the non-striker there, having a chat with him. He's not sure whether he got a bat on it. But we'll take another look.
A very good breakthrough for Pakistan. We have to have a look. No way. I think the ball was pretty away from the bat. That was a good breakthrough for Pakistan. A lucky one. Lakshman is out for 67. India 134 for 2.
So Sachin Tendulkar comes out to the middle. And the reason for that is this is what happened a little while earlier.
A lucky breakthrough for Pakistan. You can see the ball is pretty away from the bat. It was off the pad and just watch it again. It's trying to play towards the onside and that's a peel and there goes the finger. It all happens in cricket.
So just 7 needed to reach 5,000 runs in Test match cricket. That's in the air, but that's 4 as well. It's in the gap too. A little bit of wet there. Tendulkar went after it. It'll be good if he comes out and plays positively here.
That was an upper shot away from his body, up in the air for a while, but saved into the gap. There was a shout, catch it, but there was no fielder there.
In the gap, good timing. He'll look to pick up 3. But that's interesting. He won't take a chance. He'll go for the TV umpire. Out of nowhere, that throw came and hit the wickets. And at first look, Sachin looks to be safely in the crease. That's what he's telling Rahul Dravid. No problem, my bat was in. We'll wait and see.
Well, this could be very interesting. But Sachin Tendulkar is pretty sure that he's in. There's a collision with Shoaib Akhtar.
Well, that's very, very interesting. I don't think any part of Sachin Tendulkar is in the crease. The bat is definitely in the air.
His foot outside the crease. This is interesting. Let's hope we get another angle to it.
Well, there you see the collision. His back was initially in, but when the ball hit the stumps, it was in the air, and I think that is out.
What happened was the bat was going along the ground. In fact, I think it had touched the ground, but then at the time of impact, at the time the ball hit the wicket, the bat was in the air. That is what my reading. Really, that's what my reading is. It's all a bit of a tangle there, the left hand of the screen. But, well, that's the picture. That tells you the story.
This could be very unfortunate for Sachin. Although Shoaib Akhtar's intentions were really to stop that ball from going to the boundary, but it's been given up. That's a big wicket for the Pakistanis.
It was always going to be a tough decision for the third umpire, but in the end it was the correct one. Very, very unfortunate Sachin Tendulkar here. Collision with the fielders, and out of nothing the ball thrown from a distance of 75 yards. Very easy run that was. Just came and hit the wicket. That doesn't happen too often, and that tangle there with the fielder. That really was the decider. Really feel sorry for this man. Tendulkar gone for 9, and India now 145 for 3. What actually happened there? That's why he was so convincing in his appeal. Well, the end of an eventful over that, 145 for 3. Well, there you are. The whole scene has changed now. Just what the Indians didn't want. Sachin Tendulkar back in the pavilion.
Along with them, and he'll be there trying to influence the crowd to calm their nerves down. Yes, he's suggesting to the crowd that there's nothing he can do about it.
And yet again, his favorite ground, needed most.
Making room to play that shot. And that's not good fielding.
Well is on his way. Mohammad Azharuddin, and that's very clumsy fielding. He had a bit of problem bending there.
Rahul Dravid has to watch out because it was after a spell that Shoaib Akhtar produced that delivery in the first innings. And this time he's got him with a short pitch delivery. Awkwardly played. It was an awkward delivery to face. So if in the first innings he dismissed him with a fast Yorker, in the second innings he dismissed him with a quick bounce up.
Watch the line here. The line of the short pitch ball is extremely good. Aimed towards the body. That's what got him into trouble. Trying to get out of the way. He's got a bit of glove on it. And a big blow for the Indians. Rahul Dravid gone for 13. And now 149-4 are the Indians.
Saurav Ganguly is coming to bat in place of Rahul Dravid.
So maiden there from Akram, 163 for 4. Oh, he's got that fine. That'll be 4.
This time a little bit wavered from his direction, a little bit short, and Azharuddin played beautifully.
Again, beautifully cover driven. That's a very good shot. The adjustment was made late. So consecutive boundaries there to end the over. 171 for 4.
This is what has been seen quite a bit in India. Saclane's squat appeal. There he goes. He'll now appeal and squat. got a chance. Whatever it was, it's a boundary to the Indian total. 176 for 4. Now this is how the last ball of Saqlain Mushtaq's over behaved. Have a look at it.
Well, Saqlain has the ability to surprise the batsman. This was beautifully bowled.
Beautifully struck. Played on the up. Eden Gardens crowd rising up to their favourite son, 181 for 4. Big ovation from the crowd as Azhar's landmark is now on the electronic scoreboard here. He made his debut here, Mohammad Azharuddin. He's played so many wonderful innings down here at the Eden Gardens and reaching 6,000 runs in front of the Eden Gardens crowd. Is that out? Yes, he is. It was very well bowled by Saqlain Mushtaq. Just a little bit of flight, a little more turn. Mohammad Azharuddin was forced into playing that shot. In fact, if you have a look at the entire over, Saqlain Mushtaq has been plotting this kind of a dismissal.
Yes, a batting pad. Azhar trying to hit it a little too hard. It was a well-flighted ball. He's gone for 20. India lose their 5th wicket for 183.
Nayan Mongia. He's had a very, very good match as a wicketkeeper. He's taken some excellent catches behind the wicket.
Vociferous appeal from the Pakistani fieldsman was clearly just off the pad. And there you see the ball hitting the pad, the bat well behind the front pad from Saqlain Mushtaq, and Wasim Akram snapped him in the first slips.
He's gone for the big one. This time he's hit it straight. And because they anticipated it would be a boundary, didn't really go for it, but it is a boundary. And no ball as well.
I think the batsman heard the call early this time and went for that slog in the end because it was not a very good shot.
Big shout, he's out, LBW. Nayan Mongia not fully forward. That in-swinging delivery, striking once again for Pakistan. And India have lost their 6th wicket.
Well, this is where Shoaib Akhtar is so good. This is a very good delivery. Came back, the in-swinger, and caught him plumb in front of the wickets. Good attacking bowling by Shoaib Akhtar. This was a wonderful delivery. Quick in-swinger. Mongia trying his best to play forward, but not quick enough to get a bat to that one. His pads in front of the wicket. And jubilation for Shoaib Akhtar there.
Akhtar very similar. Definitely has better bounce than Waqar Younis. So difficult. Play the lofted shot, they'll have to hurry here. Got a great arm, and it was very accurate again. Kumble a little too casual. Shouldn't take any chances today. The throws are coming right over the stumps.
Well, that was a great throw by Shoaib Akhtar. We have to keep in mind that he had a Long spell, really fiery long spell, and what a brilliant throw. But I think he's in. That's not out.
Well, quick decision this time by Katie Francis. In the end, very safely in was Anil Kumble. But a great arm again by Shoaib Akhtar.
The fielder at third man. Kumble will go back for the second. Good shot delivery from Akram.
Kumble played it down nicely in the end. Used the
Oh, that's firmly struck. They will want to. Kumble like to hurry, but the throw is wide.
This was good cricket by the Indian pair. Nice firm drive by Ganguly, playing it nicely down a little wide to Shahid Afridi, who had to cover a bit of ground, but the throw was wayward, and that helped Anil Kumble to get back quickly. Although he was still short, had the throw been on target, he would have struggled to make it in.
So single to end the over and keep the strike for Ganguly. 207 for 6. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. He didn't pick it. He was expecting it to be the off spinner, and that's why he was giving himself room to cut. But this one came back the other way.
This was beautifully bowled. Ganguly thinking that it was short and there for the taking. It was cleverly bowled by Siklan. A drifter, a straighter one, crammed him for space there.
Again, didn't quite have the room on that occasion to attempt the cut shot. Wasn't all that short. This time it was the off spinner.
Yes, Siklan getting a bit of bounce and spin, and Ganguly playing underneath the ball.
Almost went back onto the stumps. And Kumble didn't know that it was going in that direction.
Yes, this is a wonderful delivery once again from Siklan Mushtaq. Kumble not reading the straighter one. That's how Siklan, I remember, picked up Srinath, the last wicket in the Chennai Test Match.
I think that's a good move by Wasim Akram if he brings him on. Because he's an out-and-out fast bowler. The light is deteriorating. That'll play on the batsman's mind. Oh, that's a quick delivery, but that came back too much. The missed leg stump. 209 for 6. Nicely played away on the offside. Played with soft hands. As a result of that, he could go across for a single.
This nicely played by Anil Saurav Ganguly, I beg your pardon, and Anil Kumble was away, ready to the situation, aware of the situation that there was a single.
Struck outside the line of the off stump.
This is not a great shot from Anil Kumble. Although it was struck just outside the line. But that could have easily gone up in the air of the bat. And could have been easy taking for those shocked infieldsmen. Silimidov and mid-on.
Again, didn't pick it. He thought it was the top spinner. In the end, he will get a couple of runs for it. The third umpire is again being called for. I This is going to be interesting because Kumble had to run around the forward short leg fielder, and that's why he might have to cover a little extra ground. Well, umpire David Orchard there signaling to the Pakistan team that he reckons that Kumble might just be in by a foot. We'll take another look. Malik was the fielder.
Yes, it was a good throw from Salim Malik. And yes, Anil Kumble was in.
Again past Akram. Again a chase for Malik. And once again, 2 runs for Anil Kumble. It's 2-1-4 for 6. So 214 for 6 will be the score at close of play here on the 4th day of this very exciting test match in the Asian Test Championship. And you can see the Indian performance yesterday. They resumed at 4 for no loss. Good opening partnership. Ramesh 40. Lakshman played well today for 67. But once both of them were dismissed, India lost wickets at regular intervals. Dravid went for 13. Tendulkar very unfortunate to be run out for 9. Mohammad Azharuddin 20. And the only real hope for the Indians is that Ganguly is still there on 23.
He's out. He's fenced up that delivery outside the off stump. Simple catch there.
It's gone for 24. India lose their 7th wicket for 219.
Javagal Srinath. Splendid display with the ball, taking 13 wickets in the match. But what will he do with the bat now? That's going to be the important question. Could leave that. The big in swinger, but fixed up. Shoaib Akhtar getting maybe fingertip to it. And a no ball as well, so apart from the 2 runs that the batsmen have taken, an extra run.
Well, Srinath had sized up this ball really well. He was on the front foot, drove through the line, didn't go across to play that one. Not easy to drive Shoaib Akhtar.
This is the slow delivery. Very well bowled, very well disguised by Shoaib Akhtar. The ball's keeping low. Big shout. Once again, I think the ball was doing just a little too much. 224 for 7. Javagal Srinath facing up to Akram. Fencing at a delivery outside the off stump. What a catch that by Moin Khan.
Well, this is brilliant stuff by Wasim Akram. India losing another wicket. Srinath not covering the movement and the angle, just hanging his bat at that one, and was brilliantly held by Moin Khan. Diving in front of the first slip, plucked it in the air quite beautifully. He's gone for 3. India lose the 8th wicket for 224. He's gone for 3. India lose the 8th wicket for 224.
And Javagal Srinath. It came here in Calcutta in 1996 against South Africa. Hit it up in the air. Has he taken it? He's walked. Anil Kumble has walked. He hasn't even waited for the umpire's decision.
Well, he was looking to drive aggressively on every delivery. This one is played just a little on the up, as you see it now. See, not there for the drive, and the bat in the air, and a brilliant take by Shahid Afridi. It's a wonderful catch, diving in front. Anil Kumble gone for 16. India 231 for 9.
India's number 11 batsman, the last man in, Harbhajan Singh. He's only 18 years old. He's here because Anil Kumble was caught absolutely brilliantly by Shahid Afridi in the covers. Whether he'd taken it or not. There he is. He's dive forward. This is very difficult to do, diving forward. Yes, he's asking yes, and then he throws it up. Just checking what is...
There's not a lot one can do in circumstances like this.
Well, from the Indian point of view, that score of 13 not out would be encouraging. No 50s and no 100s.
He was bowled in, quite expected. And after again gets it on the spot, and the Pakistanis have won the first test match in the Coca-Cola Asian Test Championship. Miadad applauds his team, and really they've played like heroes.
Well, a wonderful achievement by the Pakistanis. They were 26 for 6 in the first innings, and not a lot of people would have backed them to win this one. They've done a remarkable job here.
Javed Miadad and Khalid Mahmood all ready to welcome their team back. And yes, they've been sporting the people who have stayed back. Yes, that's what they do when they win test matches, and they win quite a few. Second overseas win for them the last 1 month. Afridi and Moin, Shoaib Akhtar are the lucky ones with the stumps. So there it is. Pakistan win by 46 runs. That's the story from Calcutta Eden Gardens.
Saeed Anwar played that wonderful match-winning innings for Pakistan. 188 not out, carried his bat through. He's coming out to embrace Wasim Akram. Two very important members of the Pakistan winning squad. How many times they've fallen in their team spirit in combination to win them games, and on this Indian sojourn they were up to it.
Yes, it was always going to be pressure on the last day, and the team that would handle it better would be the winners. It was Pakistan on this occasion. And yes, Pakistan now lead the points table. They're 17. India, well, losing outright here, but they still pick up 5 points. Sri Lanka yet to get off the mark. They'll start their campaign in Colombo. Yes, a lot of congratulations being exchanged. Javed Miadad will take his team for further celebrations, I'm sure, inside the dressing room.
In their second innings, Pakistan came back very strongly thanks to the man on the top. Now, he was missed by Azruddin when he was just about 12 in the slips. A reasonably easy catch, but, you know, sometimes they go. 188 not out for him, the high score of the Eden Gardens. Carried his bat, just the third Pakistani to do so. And the support by Yusuf Yohana was just what he needed, although later, of course, he ran out of partners. And with that, they were 278, beg your pardon, ahead of India. And that's the target that India had. Now, 8 for 86 again, and Eden Gardens' best, and of course a personal best for Jabbar Srinath, took him to 13 wickets in the match. A terrific performance by the Indian speedster. As Punel said, India needed him in Colombo. He may not be there because he apparently will be resting. Well, that was the second innings for Pakistan, and India had 279 to make for a win, faltered to be all out at 232 after lots of drama, particularly from the spectator end, not so much inside the field. Good start by Ramesh and Lakshman, but thereafter nothing much, and Tendulkar's dismissal, run out for 9, really created or started the problem here at Eden Gardens. For Pakistan again, Shoaib Akhtar taking 4 for 47, very quick and very useful with the old ball. 2 for 64 for Wasim. Didn't do very much to begin with, but came back strongly, and Saqlain Mushtaq was the one who really started the problem at the top by getting rid of the Indian openers.